Namaste Star Family, welcome back to the Matrix Oracle for another pick a card reading. And this is going to be advice from your spirit guides. We're going to decide on 3 piles together. We're going to do this with some spirit animals. And you're going to also have the option to decide and pick your card according to zodiac placement. This is a timeless reading, but I am channeling this around the sun's energy, transiting Aquarius. So there is this invitation just through that energy we're tuning in today. So whenever you're watching this, to become a way shower, to become someone that shines your light. So if you want to choose according to zodiac placement, I strongly suggest your sun placement. Okay, all right, we're gonna put that phone on the side. All right, we got 3 here, 4. All right, so pile number 1, we have, ooh, I love this, Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Is it time to collaborate with Spirit, my dear one? And the zodiac placements are Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, and Sagittarius. By the way, if some of you are working with me more intimately this year, 2025, we're working more with the draconic system, which is the emotional astral layer of body. So that can be working with your Western astrology, Vedic astrology, or draconic astrology. Pile number 2. Let's see what you have. Ooh, I like this too. Antelope, I hope that's how you say it. Spirit. Antelope. Life is speeding up. Okay, if you did not know, if you're new to the channel, I'm French originally, so this is my accent sometimes. That's what happens. Okay. Well, things are speeding up. Collaboration, love it. Okay, and zodiac signs, we have Aries. I'm still laughing. Capricorn. Antelope. Aquarius, nice. And Taurus. Okay, and pile number 3. We have the Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. Beautiful energy here. Feel very empowering with that pile. Cancer, Leo. You know, the past holds a lot of wisdom. Pisces and Virgo. All right, that's what we have. So we're going to channel some advice from your spirit guides. I will see you there for those messages. Pile number 1, welcome to your messages. So those are advice from your spirit guides. You have chosen the beautiful ant spirit with time to collaborate. I really feel there is with the number 1 a collaboration, in particular with spirit. It could also bring some new pieces, people, opportunities, things that come your way. But because of the number 1 in the angles of the zodiac is those first degrees of Aries. This is all about your creativity, your creation, your willpower. So there's something here about willpower that is part of your message from your spirit guides. If you chose according to zodiac placement, we have Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Gemini. I strongly suggest for the ones that work as part of the YouTube family community, okay, part of the memberships, to look at your sun draconic placement. We're working in 2025 with the emotional layer. Now, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, maybe there's also an invitation to work more with your emotions. Ooh, pile number 1. Your heart, if you did not know, okay, little knowledge here. Your heart is 100,000 times more electric than your brain and is 5,000 times more magnetic than your brain. So there's something here that Spirit's saying to work with the power of your heart. Okay, let's cast those dice here. Ooh, very interesting. 12th house energy, subconscious. Ooh, Uranus, your master teacher of growth, evolution, but also opportunities. And then Sagittarius. Sagittarius, when you're working with traditional Chinese medicine, is connected to your pericardium meridian. This is a part of the, wow, of the muscle of the heart that expands its field. Oh my. I'm sorry, I'm just like mind blown by how the energy is coming through this. Okay? A lot of magnetism is coming through you working with spirit, your subconscious mind. So there could be some indication, we'll see with the cards, to reprogram your mind. Okay, reprogram your mind with different sets of beliefs to create new opportunities for growth. Now, Uranus, when you're working with Kundalini principles, it's connected to your root chakra. And then that's what allows you to grow. Okay, so there's something that that has been energetically planted here. And it's not, as you're watching this, what I'm feeling is that it's not something you're planting now. It's something that has been planted, that through the work, energy work, okay, of addressing your subconscious mind, maybe some aspect of your belief system, you're going to be able to grow and expand on the things that you dream of achieving. Because I was going to say the things you love, but it's like the things we love is like I feel this whole field of creation, of dreams, creation. We talked about it. So there's an invitation strongly here to expand and almost collaborate with Source to grow a certain seed of intention for you, my dear pile number one. Okay, don't know why, but I feel we're going to move with the love cards. Okay, so there's some healing that needs to be addressed. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, look at this. There's the higher self watching over the relationship. Okay. Interestingly, yeah, so there's both parents, mother, father, energy, and the child. You know, I was going to mention it before with the subconscious mind, but now I have a confirmation through the cards. You know, sometimes I tell myself, just hold up. I have recently released a feminine and masculine frequency with subliminals. Okay, the subliminals you can hear, they're very slight, okay, and they're all written in the video description. Please know that I'm very mindful about knowing what I'm ingesting or giving to others as far as what they're wiring their brain or the frequencies with my sound healing. So you would see the affirmations for the feminine and for the masculine. It seems that it's going to empower you to grow. And I'm saying grow because I'm seeing the red on this child, the root chakra. And it's almost like some of you, there's certain dreams that you wanted to experience as a child that may have been delayed, put on the back burner, or stalled, like, you know, like stale energy that couldn't grow, that couldn't be fed. And you're seeing here lots of support from your spirit guides here, okay, to rewire some of those beliefs and association to your feminine energy and to your masculine energy. That's usually how we relate to those energies, through the parent template. Okay, so I'm going to give you this. You might see them here. It's the yin yang playlist, and I have, if you don't want the subliminals, just the frequencies with some type of different background for the sound. Okay, so I'm gonna put the yin yang playlist for you, my dear ones. Okay, either here or in the video description. Actually, I always put in the video description because I'm limited by YouTube for the amount of links I can connect, on the videos. So it comes, this collaboration with source and spirit. Your spirit guides are saying, like, this is starting with you creating healing between your feminine and your masculine. This is going to empower the part of you that is the creative dreamer, the creative child. Okay? Now, okay, I do feel this one I want to show too. We have the Five of Cups, okay, and the Magician. Okay, I feel that some of you, what your spirit guides are trying to share here with this collaboration, which is, with Uranus, it's going to make you grow. There's a strong energy for you of growth. The growth comes from healing certain patterns, family wounds, childhood wounds, especially loneliness, disappointments, and turning them around, transmuting. There's a lot of transmutation here that I can feel. Once this is done, let's see, I feel this is here. There's another energy that wants to come forward with this. Ooh, the Sentinel. Determination and certainty. Wow. Okay, from that place, you're going to start growing into your own confidence. And oh my God, I told you number one is the willpower. You have the number one with the Magician. I want to see what that is in Latin. Amor, which is love. Fati, I am fate. Let's see. I'll be back. Yes, I was right. I guess my Latin years of studying did not, I didn't forget them. Okay, so this is love of fate. This is love and fate. So loving your fate. I feel that whatever was those disappointments, whatever was those obstacles that you had to face, dear pile number one, it was always there to be part of your fate, so you could learn how to transmute. And I am hearing like strong, like, from dirt to gold, something that had no value into great value. And also give you the willpower, the determination. I'm hearing the word to forge, forge the, almost like forge the persona, the character that is the main character of that dream. Okay, that's something that I posted, I think about a month ago, about chasing your dreams and realizing that while chasing our dreams, the person that is becoming through that process is part of the dream. You've dreamt learning how to become this. Okay, so there is here something about, definitely for you, creation. There's something you're trying to create. As you're receiving that, you probably have a project, okay, or a specific goal. And some of you, maybe you started your healing journey and Spirit is saying, like, realize that whatever was that wound that you had to address or you're addressing currently has been also delaying or being part of what you felt was never going to manifest. But it was just an illusion. It was a process that you desired. You desired to learn how to reprogram your mind. So in order to reprogram your mind, you had to come with a set of beliefs. You had to change. You see, with the Magician is Mercury, okay, energy. This is your master teacher of thoughts. This is someone that wants to learn how to create worlds with words. And that means, beliefs, there's a set of words, of sentences. So reprogramming those belief systems and falling in love with your fate. Okay. All right. Let's move now towards the archaias and archangels. Okay. We have Archaea Mercy. Cherish your sacredness. Oh, I love this. Created, you know, with this energy, pile number one, and the determination and all that we felt, I feel like you had to learn boundaries, energy boundaries, also understanding the law of vibration, resonance, and how if you're in an environment and the average of mindset of the people around you are tuned into a certain channel, there's not enough, what are we gonna do, I can't do it, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, maybe one day, I'll start tomorrow, whatever. I'm picking up on, like, you know, kind of average, or yeah, almost like still that disappointed energy. You had to learn how to create a space for you to grow into that character that spirits wants to see grow. And that means not just your project, but it's like highlighting more of who you're becoming through the process of reaching a goal. That soul's development is actually the goal. That finite goal is only leading you to the next goal, that persona, that character, that version of you, that soul's expression of you is going to want a different, you know, goalpost. You know, that's the expression of who you're becoming. That is now collaborating with source, but that has to create a routine around having a sacred space. And what is very interesting, you guys, when you're working with the 7 rays and archangels, archaeas, and related to the chakra, Archaea Mercy is in divine union with Archangel Chamuel, and that is connected to the throat chakra. Mercy through the throat chakra. Again, a confirmation on mastering your mind, your speech, your thoughts, your focus. Okay? All right. Then, what do we have? I do feel there's 2. We have, whoa, perspective. Zoom out and relax. Look at this. Look at this beautiful earth. It does have a matrix here. Okay. This leads me to a frequency that I have that is a 5D consciousness for the new earth miracle, birthing the new earth. And you see here, your spirit guides are saying, like, there is something very specific. Once you are healing your feminine, masculine balance, your relationship to the mother and the father, and how you realize how it supports your child, how you are able to have determination, certainty in your own abilities. Once you do this type of alchemical process, once you create the sacred space for you to flourish, okay, kind of like creating a garden for yourself, a garden where you're going to work on your goals and your dreams. The new earth miracle frequency can support you to receive some of those insights, some of those spiritual guidance I'm hearing. Wow. So there's more, you know, this is a collective reading, so I'm tapping in many possibilities, and this is why when you're connecting to the sound, you're going to be able to receive what's meant for you in particular. Okay, so I'm going to put new earth frequency, and I'll try to put it as well there. Okay, and then we have Archaea Grace. More flow, less hustle. Love this. there's a fine, you see, it's under the determination and the certainty. And here we had already the couple, we have here two ends. Okay, it really feels like an invitation from your spirit guides to learn how to really balance your yin and your yang, to balance the moments where you're invested, you're working, you're doing, you're active, and the times where you take that time for the space, because there's insight, there's guidance. It's almost like, I honestly feel like it's mentorship from spirit here. Pile number one, you're getting some type of like course. I heard crash course, because I feel like some of you, this is incoming like strongly with this energy. Whenever you're watching this, strong energies are manifesting cosmically for you to receive more insight on how to manifest more abundance, achieve more of your goals with less battle. And you know what I'm feeling? Wow, this is like insane. When I said less battle, I felt like the conflict I was trying to portray between the yin and the yang was something that may have occurred between the parents. Some of you, it might not resonate for everyone, but some of you, if you had a lot of family drama or a lot of tension between the mother and the father, divorces or any type of like thing around this, I feel this is important for you to realize how it could have affected your subconscious beliefs around your abundance, your capacities, or your abilities. I don't know why, but I'm seeing, an illustration here of a father leaving the home and the mother falling into a depression and wondering, how are we going to survive? Do you see that would influence and create an energy imbalance in the child later on becoming an adult, and feeling that between that desperation from the feminine, and maybe when the masculine is not there or doesn't have the resources. So that means like if you're faced with creating a project and you're like, I don't know how to do this, then is with this type of background, strongly you would fall into the depression, okay? Instead of knowing you're connected with spirit, knowing that God or source or, an energy, a higher energy is protecting you, is guiding you. Okay, and again, I just wanted to illustrate, because I do feel some of you listening to this, it's going to hit home. I'm hearing especially hit home as an expression. Okay, so those are the advice. Is there anything more? Okay, pile number one. Is there anything more for pile number one? Because I feel like your inner union is what creates more flow, and you might have not realized it. That might have been something very hidden to you. Wow, look at you. This is Temperance. This is again Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is coming now. Sagittarius, we connected this to the pericardium, so expansion of the heart. That means expansion of your field, more attraction, more magnetism. In terms of light work, the archetype of Sagittarius is a strong manifester. It's the manifester. You're learning how to be a strong, powerful, yet mindful creator. Co-creator with source. This is very, and you know what I said that, and at the same time my finger was on the crown here again with the mountain. I associate mountain with the ether element. Your crown connected to source, creating something that is your spiritual calling, creating something. And some of you, you might already have had that drive or those desires to create something and be like, I don't know what, I'm not sure, and try. Know that if you have that passion, that intensity inside of you, create the space, create the healing, especially yin and yang. Connect to the stars, okay? I do have frequencies to do that, okay? But connect to spirit in your own way, okay? But I offer frequencies for that purpose. And you will see how you can flow and move through life with much more ease and balance. Pile number 1, you have a lot of angelic protection. An archangel, Archaea, and another archangel, Archaea, okay? So this one as well. I know this is an archangel Archaea deck, but still, it feels uncanny. Look at all those are just archangels in the bottom. So you have even we think about, you know, archangels and angels above us, okay, in terms of expression. I'm seeing like they're below because they're supporting you. They're rooting for you. They're rooting for you, okay? That's what I have, my dear pile number 1, for you as far as your advice from your spirit guides. I'm sending you many blessings and much love and light. Namaste. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your advice from your spirit guides. You chose the beautiful Antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. If you chose according to your zodiac placement, we have Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, and Aquarius. This is a timeless reading, but I'm channeling this around a sun's energy. If you're part of the YouTube star family, I strongly suggest you pick your draconic sun sign, especially in 2025. If you find this in 2025, we're working with this energy of closing chapters with the eyes of love. Okay, the perspective of love. 2025 is a number 9. Now, whenever you find this, this is an invitation to see things through the eyes and lens of love, which is interesting because number 2 in the angles of the zodiac is about how life is mirrored to us. Okay, so there's something already for you, pile number 2, that I'm feeling that shows a lot of synchronicity. A lot of synchronicity in your manifestation, and they could be speeding up, okay? So I love that. Love that for you. Okay, so let's see what we have for the cards. Okay, I feel it's a little bit different for you, so, okay. Sometimes I pull the cards before, and sometimes I don't. Okay, and that. Let's see. So we have Pisces, we have Pluto, and we have the 5th house. So let's see how that is going to interact with everything. We have chemistry. Beautiful. Then we have attraction. Okay, pile number 2, who are you? Please let me know. That feels super duper cool as far as manifestation, okay? And then we have the merchant, self-worth, trade. Okay, feels a little bit Libra energy with those scales. Okay. Then we have the 2 of Swords and the Sun. Another confirmation to pick maybe your sun sign, everyone, okay? That could be an additional. If that's not your sun sign pile, you could have another message in your sun pile, okay? All right, so pile number 2. Already with this energy that I was seeing with the horns, when I was looking at this card, I felt as if the yin and the yang energy were intertwined and rising. So there was, I could feel from this pile that there was a building up of the energy. There was also, you see from what the antelope is showing, there's like a shedding. There's a shedding of the old skin. Almost as if you're being taken through a very deep process of transformation by spirit. Especially with what I'm seeing here, the Pisces, the chemistry, and the two. Here we see the alchemy and the chemistry of yin and yang. There's a strong sense of you having mastered and manifested a strong alchemy between yin and yang. And if that's not the case, because we still have the Two of Swords, you're going to want to see how to unify. Pisces is a unifier. Pisces, when connected to traditional medicine, Chinese medicine, this is connected to your liver meridian. Your liver is said to be the seat of the soul as an organ, the organ that receives the light for the soul to be born. Okay, those are, esoteric and ancient principles. Now, whether you believe in it or not, but energetically, I feel that your spirit guides are sharing with you that you're in a momentum, okay, of receiving more light into your sacred vessel, okay, because that can create almost like a V for a vessel, okay. But at the same time, if you feel any imbalance, and how would you feel imbalance between yin and yang, okay? Yin is more receptive. Yang is more outward. It's an action, it's doing, it's going out, okay? So receiving or giving. You're going to look at your life. Are you more or over giving, or is it balanced with your receiving? Do you feel that balance? Now, with everything that is being shown, I really feel that you are manifesting a stronger balance between yin and yang that is making you realize how, when this chemistry, this inner alchemy is occurring inside your body, inside your vessel, when you're making that decision. The Two of Swords is making a decision between two, but you're making a decision to unite, to bring this energy together, not to overgive or overdo, or not to try to receive. Being receptive, sometimes we fall into procrastination, lethargy, depression. There's no momentum. So once you make that decision, there is this magnetism that you're creating. You see here, there's a powerful, Pluto is your master teacher of power and transformation. You're being transformed by source here. I don't know, some of you, maybe as you're watching this and receiving this, you might be activated in your chart. That means that then you might have a planet or something that is occurring. It might be related to Pluto. Okay, you might have your natal Pluto that is triggering or being triggered with something. Okay, but in your case, this is actually super beneficial. It's bringing the light. It's bringing creativity. It's bringing fun. And I feel that there's something here that is wanting to be conveyed, pile number 2, that your spirit guides wants you to have more fun. Have more fun with the process of the law of attraction, of the process of knowing thyself, of discovering those principles, yin, yang. Don't take life too seriously. There's a lot here that wants to emerge from your creative sense, okay, or self-expression. Some of you, if you are artist, okay, if you are an artist or you have things you create, this is a message that finds you that seems to predict some growth because of the transformation you are undergoing, okay? Now, energetically, I have already shared with pile number 1, and you'll find it in the video description, my yin yang playlist. So I'm not going to put it up there again Okay. Why I'm mentioning this is some of you, if you're still getting to discover your yin and yang energies, or you want to work with both together, I have a yin yang frequency that merges both pathways, both pathways. So I do feel that you could work with this. And the law of attraction, I do have a frequency for the law of attraction. I'm going to put it also as well here, okay? Law of attraction. But one thing that I want to give you, because some of you, you are part of my YouTube community, we're doing some energy work together, okay? What I would suggest for the ones watching this and that enjoy meditation is to listen to the yin yang frequency and chant the mantra, the words that with that frequency. So the mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. That's such a great mantra to recondition yourself to positive, uplifting energies. Uplifted, okay? Uplifted. You see, there's something here that is in this reading for you, pile number 2, that your spirit team wants to express, is that they want you to come from a place of more light-heartedness, okay? The more you experience joy, the more your manifestation are going to come. Some of you, if you're trying to manifest more income, sales, anything like that, more is coming through this sacred process, okay? So that's what I have as far as this layer of energy. I'm going to put this on the side. You can still see it, so that's good. Okay, and see what we have next for you. I really love your process, I have to say. I'm gonna move it a little bit. I feel this is like spirit giving you almost like a wink. Some of you, I feel like maybe as you're watching this, you already know that certain things have been really uplifted and shifted. This is a confirmation to continue doing this, and knowing that in case this card wants to come to, in case you ever have a bad day, okay, you can go to that frequency, and with that mantra, if you don't like mantra, then you can just listen to the sacred union and law of attraction frequency, just to kind of perk you back up, okay? Because I feel this is, yeah, there's a lot. I feel a lot is coming, okay? So just to be energetically ready. That's wonderful. Okay, we have Archangel Gabriel. Speak your truth. Beautiful. Okay, I'm getting some interesting things, but for some of you, I feel like this energy, this cosmic alignment, whenever you're watching and catching this reading, you're going to feel like a glow up. You're going to feel like rejuvenated. Again, Kundalini is shedding all the old residue, worn out. Some of you, when you're going to look at yourself in the mirror, there's going to be a different expression of your aura. Archeia faith, with lead with confidence. Love this. And then we have Archeia virtue, with open your heart. Beautiful. You know, this is interesting because there's many Archeias and Archangels in this deck, and right now, whether they're the feminine or the masculine expression, they're all related to placement in the chart. Archangel Gabriel is the descendant line, okay? It's the water element. It's your one-on-one relationships, okay? So I feel that also there's going to be an increase in your relationships, how you feel about yourself because of that glow up. I don't know why, but I kind of right away connected to the sales. Okay, some of you, if there's you know, if you're showing your face or whatever has to do with your face, you're a brand, you're representing something, this is going to boost your glow up, and people are going to be attracted to this, obviously. Now, Archaea Faith is connected to the fire energy and is in union with Archangel Michael. This is your public life. Again, a confirmation. Whatever is going on here, your spirit guides are saying, like, great job on letting spirit move you through this transformation. Okay, you're going to see how things are going to shift, how people are going to perceive you, how your one-on-one relationships are going to bring you more confidence, more hope, more momentum. Now, Archaea Virtue works with Archangel Raphael in the air placement of the Zodiac, your birth chart, which is your rising sign. Okay, so we have the rising, we have the public life, the midheaven, and we have the descending line. So this is the horizon. Your spirit guides are saying, like, the new horizons are magnificent. You're opening up a chapter of your life that is magnificent, very authentic. You're going to be able to, you know, like sometimes when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to recognize your essence. You're going to recognize yourself. Maybe some of you've never seen yourself through those eyes, okay? And there's a lot of gentleness that comes through, yet like a very strong energy, which I love, because it's like, you know how children, okay, some of you, maybe some of your cells, it could be some of you, and it's not for everyone, there's maybe births that are coming through, okay. I do have a lot of our Soul Tribe community that are pregnant, okay, so congrats to everyone. But here they're coming also as a support. Some of you, if you're becoming parents, but it could be also that some of your purpose or your cells or whatever you're doing is serving the next generations. Okay, I really love this. This is so powerful. Yeah, pile number 2. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna see if the cards have anything else to add, because, you know, I kind of like to talk to you. Ooh, this is interesting. I felt like I didn't want to leave. Okay, I feel this is a result of your energy. Like, people are just want to stick around your energy. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, and be mindful in that process. Okay, and just like, people are going to want more. We have the 7 of Swords, and I like that we have this because I just said, you know, be mindful of your energy and how attractive it's going to be. The 7 of Swords is someone that avoids conflict. It avoids a war. It thinks outside the box. Okay, so I feel that there's something about your outside thinking, forward thinking. The forward thinking for the generations. Wow, I love it. Okay, some of you, if you resonate with this, like, I feel like maybe you are building some type of legacy, or you have a specific mission, a spiritual calling for the next generation. I would suggest, like I suggested for pile number 1, to work with the New Earth Miracle. I really feel it here. Some of you, you're through that glow up, through tapping more into your alignment with Source, you're going to have more inner balance, more attraction, more of your field that expands to create something that is worth a legacy, that is worth for generations to come. So I'm mind blown, honestly. Pile number 2. If that's you, just like drop me a sun. Okay, I don't think we have an antelope. But, you know, that's a beautiful pile. If it resonated, please remember to like those videos. It supports the channel to grow. I'm sending you many blessings. Namaste. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your advice from your spirit guides. You chose the beautiful elephant spirit. Learn from the past. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy. And if you chose according to your zodiac placement, we have Cancer, Leo, Pisces, and Virgo. This is a timeless reading, but some of you that are working intimately with me through the YouTube Star family, the community, I would strongly suggest your draconic sun, okay? Because some of you are, you know, walking this road with me along my side, and you by my side, which I love and so appreciate. And we're really working through the layers of the emotional body, removing some of the scars, doing psychic surgery. I don't know. This is interesting, pile number 3. I haven't talked to the other piles about this, but there might be some guidance for you regarding your healing, but also maybe I feel like your healing abilities. Some of you, you might have been called to be on the spiritual journey for healing because you are meant to be a healer. Yeah. And I'm saying this as I'm realizing the elephant spirit carries the number 25. Number 25, when you're working with the angles of the zodiac, is connected to spiritual magic and wisdom. Okay, so some of you definitely working with aura, Reiki, understanding the elements of the universe and how those quantum concepts are intertwined is strong. I feel that maybe you're calling back some of that knowledge. Okay, let's see. I'm feeling a lot of things for you. Oh, we're gonna do that. Okay, there's one more. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. The champion, achievement, and on the reverse, the downfall. Okay. Well, look at this. I do feel with everything, some type of spiritual warrior, light warrior, spiritual healer. Like walking a path that requires you to be brave. All right, let's see what we have. So we have the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I use this for self-love, okay, even though the words are a little bit different. Then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We do have a little bit of cleanup from the past. Okay, that reminds me in the tarot of the 6 of Swords, where we see, you know, a family moving away, like leaving. Okay, so there's like a departure. There's something as you're receiving this message about leaving an old situation behind. Okay, and then we have romantic feelings. Ooh, this is interesting. You know, I feel here, those romantic feelings, I really feel that this is like the two hands, your yin and your yang. And you see how there's like a sword here that is broken, a break. It might not resonate with everyone, but some of you, if you're here and you are in a situation of a relationship that you don't know the status, there's something about the past or whatever you're experiencing that maybe repeating a pattern, okay, that you need to break free. There's something maybe that you've been repeating, okay. And champions, you know, they practice, they rehearse their skills. So there's something here as far as relationships, you know, that is strong for you, learning the art of balance between feminine, masculine. This is something that so far I've shared and recommended for all piles, and I'm going to recommend it for you as well, is to work with the yin yang playlist that you'll find down below, especially to find your inner balance. That might help you with sparking back your inner juices, okay? Because some of you, if you're in a situation that feels like you need to move away from, know that you need first to come from a place of empowerment, okay? So you can end whatever karmic contract here. seems to be on its way out, okay? And some of you, if you're part of the YouTube star family and you need to work with releasing an X pattern or a repetitive karmic pattern, I have a frequency that is called removing X's and hexes, okay? Because hexes, which means also curses, is really the repetition of certain beliefs that creates like a spell, okay? So that's a very, very powerful frequency I created around Scorpio season. That was something I channeled around that season that was very powerful. You will find it here, and you will find it also in the video description. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the dice here. What's going on? Your advice. Okay, we got the 7. I told you relationships. There's something here about relationships. Then we have, wow, the South Node. We cannot make that up. And Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, interestingly, is an archetype that is connected to your triple warmer, which is also your thyroid meridian. So very connected to your throat chakra in terms of expressing yourself. Yeah. There's something that needs to be expressed, that needs to be expelled. Yeah. Can we get some details about that for pile number 3? What is it? What is this toxicity? Okay, 10 of Wands. This is something that is burdening you and that we need to remove. 10 of Pentacles. It could be connected to money. Okay, it could be connected to money. It could be connected of how you invested yourself in something that now you need to release. It could be connected to family. It could be connected to, things that you own, possessions. And then we have the Page of Cups. So there's some healing. We need to go deeper in that healing. And the 9 of Pentacles. This is a card that, expresses someone that is single and well off. Okay. So pile number 3, I did not expect it to be your advice to be so much about relationship, but it is important. Some of you are learning through relationships, and your relationship could be part of you purging certain patterns, certain karmic contracts, okay? How would you notice? If you have placement in the 7th house, not only, but in particular, 7th house relationship, if you have some placements there, that would be the case, okay? You could have also, I would say, 8, because there's entanglement with money also here. 7th house, 8th house in particular placement. And some of you might not realize it, but maybe you have your South Node there. That would be even stronger, okay? So I'm going to leave it here and move this up a little bit. And we're going to bring the archangels, angels to the support here, to the rescue, okay? Let's work with this. I do feel you have a lot of support, whether you are able to realize it or not. Pile number 3. If you found this reading, Spirit wants you to thrive. Okay. New Earth. Share your gifts. Beautiful. Which is interesting. Pile number 3. I told you there is something about you being a spiritual healer, a spiritual warrior, here to go through your own healing journey, karmic, breaking free from the karmic repetition, karmic chains, because whatever it is that you're rehearsing, practicing to become a champion, okay? This is going to happen, you guys. Some of you, I personally, I have a lot of karma in my chart, and I as an astrologer, I knew the repetition of certain patterns would be part of becoming a champion towards a certain healing, towards a certain gift to share. Okay, so some of you are very connected to this path of not being afraid to walk this healing journey, because you knew that specific gifts were going to be birthed out of this process. Look at, I feel almost like she's got an energetical crown that is shaped. Okay, you're crowned, you're gifted. You're gifted with very specific spiritual gifts. Okay, I feel like a very spiritual pile here, that require you to walk this path. Okay, and I'm seeing like coals. I don't know if you've ever done walking on hot coals. I did this when I did a Tony Robbins seminar. I did not think I could do it. But you know what? We did a meditation for 45 minutes before we all went. Okay, and I knew at the time that the preparation of my mindset was what allowed me to walk and not get burned. And believe me, we couldn't like just run, because you actually were told to walk. Not the slowest, but walk, not run, because that would put too much weight. Yeah. I feel this is like almost like a representation for you, pile number 3. Like, you're not going to be able to have a shortcut. A champion, there's no shortcut for becoming a champion. Okay. I'm going to suggest for you with all of this, also, you'll see in the video description, because it's been coming up for everyone, really, the New Earth Miracle, if you want to tap more into some of your gifts. Yeah, that's beautiful. Then we have Archangel Azrael, of course, endings and beginnings. What's up? You know what? If it's you, my dear ones, you can bring me down like a sword and a black heart. The black heart for me, I always associated with, the shadow workers, the karmic chain breakers, the one that are going to experience the contrast. Okay. Look at this, with that deep purple, deep connection to source. You're so supported. You have like here a very strong spiritual mission on earth. I'm like shaking the whole table for you. And look at this ascension symbol. Awaken your inner angel. Oh my God. I love this. This is, with the pyramid going up, I really feel like yang energy. So some of all the music was very similar for all the piles. It must be a wave of energy like that. Okay. To watch if your yang is too much or not enough, unbalanced. Okay. You will find down below the link to my yin yang frequency playlist. You have options with subliminals, or you have options just with sound. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Can we get some details? Pile number 3. You got me curious. I'm like, what are you like? What's that? Where are my cards? Okay, no, it's here. Okay. What are they bringing? No, that's too many. Oh, there it is. You know what? When I shuffled, I felt like you're very gifted. Probably because of the road that you walked, but also the many past lives that you have experienced. Okay? Yeah. Some of you, you're the only pile that I really felt like my Starseed community the most here. We've been working with Chiron, so a wounded healer, very much about like what a wounded healer would learn. Chiron allows you in your chart to tap into your own healing abilities. If that's something that you want to look into, I have a reading called the Soul point insight that is down below, that I will put down below, that you can book for Chiron, okay? But for the ones that want to do meditation work, turning their scars into stars, join our community for, you know, meditation and practices, because I really feel that you're someone that has so much to offer through a very intense process. You know, Archangel Azrael is connected to the archetype of Scorpio. So we know it's intense. It's a lot of rebirth. It's like walking a life where you're going to have to experience a lot of times to be reborn. You know, facing your ego, facing your karma, facing a lot of the things, you know, light or dark. And what I wanted to mention next on our community for the next month, we'll be working with the South Node. Know that if you're joining us and it's like in a different timeline as far as when you're watching this, you'll always have access to those meditation. If you want to work with your South Node, this is next on our community focus. Wow, look at this. The aspirant. Ambitions, diligence, but also setbacks. This always reminds me, oh my God. Some of you, if you know my channel and you know my readings, my symbol for Chiron is the key, because it looks like a little reverse key. Before I even looked at it, I could feel you. Pile number 3, I don't know who you are, but you're definitely some type of spiritual healer, warrior, here to make some great shifts and change. Especially there's, you know what? You got shit to do, okay? You got stuff to do. You have like something that your soul has been rehearsing so many times and wants in this lifetime to be able to break free, okay? And start this new beginning and start this ascension, this expression of yourself where you're serving your purpose, but in the expression that is your dharma. Giving back. It's like it's a lifetime where you're finding your purpose and giving back. Yeah. Wow, that was like, I felt like earth shake under me. This is big. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so very much for this energy. This feels big. If you enjoyed this reading, please remember to like those videos. It supports the channel to grow. I'm sending you many blessings and much love and light. I don't think you need my support for this. I was going to say like the blessings, I can feel them. They are pouring, okay? They're going to outpour. Just trust the process. Pile number 3. I think you may underestimate at times how resilient your soul is, because of how much it truly knows of what you're capable of achieving and doing and giving back in return. That's what I have. Namaste.